One of the key aspects of why I became so drawn to embodiment work, to somatic work, to the polyvagal theory was its capacity to bring deep love and compassion to the process of healing. For many of us that have been in the spiritual worlds or the self-development worlds, there can be a habit that develops of trying to fix ourselves or change ourselves or force ourselves to be different. And we certainly want to invite change if we've been finding that the result of wounds and traumas left us in patterns and cycles that weren't serving us very well or those around us. But the approach that tells us that there's something wrong and that change has to happen in order for us to fix ourselves, one, is not very compassionate, and two, in my experience, my personal experience and that of my clients, doesn't work. If you start from the foundation that you are wrong, it's not a very good place to start. So as we begin to learn about the nervous system cognitively through something like the polyvagal theory, which gives us a framework. None of these theories are absolute truth, but it gives us a model and a framework to understand with a little more confidence what's happening. Instead of making ourselves do things, we begin to befriend and build trust in the way things are. As I was reflecting on creating this video and talking about this, I was thinking about how even in yoga, this subtle sense of having to fix ourselves and become something else can be quite prevalent. And I thought about it in the realm of movement, and because I talk about a lot about embodiment and we're experiencing things through the body, about the way that postures are performed. And when I teach now, one of the ways that I guide people to practice postures is not in a way of trying to fit yourself into an idealized version, to force your body to become something else, to be able to do something else, but as the posture as an offering to your body, as an opportunity to explore the way that movement and shapes that the body can go into, can play with and explore, how they feel and how you might experience them. And this is a very different orientation. And this way of relating to the body, that nothing is wrong, that we can trust the body's experience, allows the body and the nervous system also to be reminded of what it's capable of and to trust us. And as we begin to develop, for me, embodiment is very much this connection of the cognitive understanding, the head, and the body and the experiences of the body being brought together, so that when I'm having an experience of survival experience or a response to threat experience in the system, my brain, my cognitive understanding has some capacity, even if it's just a flicker, if my body is completely taken over, to understand what is happening. And so this is why we map the nervous system. This is why we practice, so that we become familiar with, when I feel like that, when I'm thinking like that, when I'm experiencing the world like that, here's where I am in my nervous system. And I, with these tools, with these practices, with these concepts, have a pathway out. If I know where I am, I know how I can get back to where I would like to be, which is in a place of embodied safety, of experiencing the world as a safe, connected, and open place. And in order for the nervous system to be willing to come out of that survival state and come with you back into safety, it needs to trust you. And in order for that to happen, you need to be extending that attitude of befriending and trusting it. This joining of your cognitive mind, of yourself, of that aspect of yourself with the nervous system, will allow you to work with your nervous system, as I said, to map where you are, to have that confidence in knowing where you are. And that confidence in being guided out and back into safety. I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to speaking more about all of this with you soon, and I really welcome your questions, your thoughts, your comments. Have a good day.